introduce ourselves, I am Asmi Arya, and my friend is Arya Ramaki Naziha, Siti Sofia Tubushida Hazami, and Anissa Nuril Baiti. We are coming from Islamic Junior High School, Surat Pandandaran, Yogyakarta.
Introduction. Humans need the fulfillment of balanced nutrition. Of course, the nutritional intake must be considered very much. As is well known, food is a basic need for humans to survive. Also, the Ministry of Agrarian Affairs and Special Planning show that the total area of rice fields in Indonesia in 2019 is 700 million hectares, or to be precise, 7 million hectares. From this data, to improve the quality of agriculture, we need fertilizer. Fertilizer are divided into two. They are inorganic fertilizer and organic fertilizer. However, many farmers use inorganic fertilizer. Based on the 2030 Central Bureau of Statistics Agricultural Census, farmers in Indonesia using inorganic fertilizer reached 8,641%. But actually, the use of inorganic fertilizer which give a negative impact in the form of dry land generally used and inadequate dose. So that currently, organic fertilizer have become a lot of alternative solution because they are safe and able to increase agricultural production both in quality and quantity. Yogyakarta Special Region is one of the regions that produce seaweed. In the 2009, it was able to produce seaweed of 47,480 tons. Actually, from the seaweed found, there must be discarded seaweed. Seaweed can be used as an organic fertilizer because seaweed contains a lot of minerals and also substances such as auxin, cytokinins, and gibberellins which are useful for spurring growth and increasing plant production. Apart from the used seaweed waste, the honest fish waste can be used as liquid organic fertilizer. Fish waste contain various nutrients, namely nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, which are components of organic fertilizer. The objective of this research will 1. Determine how to make ponicca, which can be processed from seaweed and fish waste, and 2. Determine the growth of green beans from application of ponicca fertilizer, which is processed from seaweed waste and fish.
This type of research is experimental research. The first is determinations of the compositions of the organic fertilizer to be made consisting of seaweed and fish waste. The compositions of the fertilizers consisted of 5 compositions of 0 grams as control.
The second is, after that, the seaweed and fish waste obtained is sorted first with running water. Third, preparation of 1 gram of Vigna radiata seeds and immerse it in water for 2 nights to break seed dormancy. Fourth, make liquid organic fertilizer with a compositions ratio of 1 bottle to 1000 ml of seaweed wash proportional 0 ml of fish waste until the 5th bottle. Mix with a ratio of 0 ml of seaweed waste proportional to 1000 ml of fish waste. Fifth, plant the seeds in polybags filled with soil. Place the polybag containing the seeds in a place with the same light intensity. 6. Measure the height of the plant every day for 7 days. Each plant from each concentration was compared with stem height, number of leaves, and root length.
Based on the research results, it can be observed on the ground in polybags that do not use fertilizer at all at the growth height. Besides, it is also compared to other polybags which contain comparisons of organic fertilizers from various variants of seaweed and fish waste composition.
So that, from this can be obtained a quite significant ratio in the height of the Vigna radiata plant, the condition of the stem, the leaves both in the forms of the number of leaves and leaf color. As for the results of the research that has been carried out, there are 5 different compositions of each mixture of seaweed waste and fish waste. In the fertilizer application process, we did it for 7 days of observation. So that, the following observations are obtained. The best composition results are in the second composition with a ratio of 150 grams of seaweed and 50 grams of fish. The observation for composition 2 showed that the average stem growth reaches 5.39 cm with an upright state. Furthermore, the leaves have the number 2 in a dark green color, in conditions of up to 1.2 cm long roots, and finally in moist soil conditions. If observed from the aspect of profit, the resulting price of production per package is 30,000 rupiah per 500 ml with a total of 10 bottles. The total cost required is 118,000 rupiah. It can be predicted that the results, the gross income from the seller is the 300,000 rupiah and the resulting profit is 182,000 rupiah.
Caution. 1. The method of making fertilizer is starting from the stage of preparing the tools and materials. Cleaning the materials to be used, drying. Then soak the seaweed waste to get the waste extract, then put the waste into the first bottle and some of